Dog, you know what it is.
Yo, it's your boy Dom. We back here with another Vancouver Dragons expansion rebuild, episode 2. You know, we gonna get into the season and whatnot, make some roster moves, get it started. So right now I'm just, going through the roster, seeing what I'm gonna do. We sent Bonga and Speed to the G League. The two lowest overall players on our team. So we figuring that we'd try to send them down and get them built up. I was thinking about sending Bobo, but I feel like he can contribute this season, so we're gonna keep him up. And if at any point he's not, then we'll go ahead and take him down. Now we got Morris, Thibault, Reddish, Millsap, and Henson as our starting 5, with Trier as a 6-man. Parsons, Moreland, and Bobo getting minutes on the bench, running a 9-man rotation right now. Now, of course, we're gonna see how that goes. We don't got the best of players, so might have to run 10. These guys might get tired and whatnot. But yeah, the reason Thibault's getting that start, the A- defense, that's gonna be key next to Morris. He's not the best defender, so we just going through his stats right now, just making sure it's the right call. Then we got Morris, that C- perimeter D. So then we got Reddish at the 3, good defender. He come with a lot of badges. I was surprised when I seen that. But yeah, then Millsap, of course, vet, Henson vet. So yeah, that's our rotation. Now we did play with the minutes a little bit. I'm not sure if I showed that in this video, but we messed around with the minutes because the minutes in the rotation weren't actually final. It's I just put them in their spots in this. But go ahead and set our preferences. I was really thinking what would be the most efficient. And at first we were gonna go with Millsap as the #1 option, but I kind of thought against it and put Reddish just because I want my young guys to have a ball in their hands, especially Reddish. He's probably one of the better scorers that I have. So yeah, then we want to go fast. We want to shoot at will. We want to run in transition, crash. We want to play fast. I feel like that's us being so young. That's one of the one things that we got going for us. So of course we said it's running transition and whatnot. But yeah, so here we going through the player mentorship little tab. Now I'm not super familiar with this, so I kind of was just messing around with it. If anybody can give me some advice on this, I really wasn't sure who to mentor who with, and so I kind of just winged it. Just thought badges that I think some guys would need or would help them out, and I just went with that. I don't know if the position has anything to do with it, like a big man have to mentor a big man, guard, have some in the guard, etc. But I just went through, picked some badges, and called it a day. Like on Bobo, I put the post move, pick and popper on him. Wanted to be a better scorer, but also we need him to be a defender. He's already a shot blocker, but an interior defender, we need that. So we were just looking through the guys, and I'm not sure who we put Cam Reddish on, or who's mentoring Cam Reddish. I think we did go Morris, but yeah, just getting our guys ready to, improve, ready to build our team how we want to build our team. Removing Matisse Thibault, and for him, I was looking for defensive badges. I'm not sure. I didn't go with him. I went with Davis to mentor him just to give him that. Oh wait, did I go with Davis? Moreland? Okay, Moreland. There we go. I'll be forgetting, but no, we went with Moreland just to give him those defensive badges and help him improve in that field. So yeah, then we just looking at the different tabs for the player development and whatnot. Now once again, I'm gonna say all of this development, training, practice stuff, I'm not too sure on how all this works either. I know this is the results, so it's nothing in this field, in this little menu yet, but I guess it will be throughout season. But the player training and training schedule and all that, I really don't mess with that, but I'm trying to be real in depth with this one. So I did go into this and load in some sliders for how I want the guys to be. I picked 3 and D for Matisse. I'm pretty sure I picked 3 and D for Reddish as well. Yeah, 3 and D for Reddish. I really just went with young guys. I didn't do everybody. But then Bobo, I think we did stretch big. We just went with the best sliders for what we wanted them to be. I really don't know how much that affects them, but for Grayson Allen, we can get him some focus. We can get him some focus. We want a shooter, because that's, I feel like that's what he would be best off being for us. And then for Bonga, I believe he went like scoring wing or something like that. Yeah, wing scorer, because I really don't know. I want him to be, eventually I want to transition him into like a wing player instead of a PG, because we have Morris, we got Trier. I feel like we don't really need him to play back a point guard. We need him more off the wing. So yeah, that's that. I went into here, but I didn't even know what I was doing with this, so I just got up out of there. And yeah, we go back, and we ready to hop into some games. Alright, we back here, we're ready to simcast, simcast some games. And right off the jump, we hop out with feeling we getting smacked. Just go ahead and end that. First game of the season didn't go how we would have wanted it to. Take a look at the box score. Reddish, really nobody shot efficiently, but Reddish did lead us in scoring, so that's good. I mean, we want him to be our scorer, so. But we go ahead, we go down to the difficulty, or yeah, we go to change difficulty because never put it on, never moved it up, even though we just got smacked. But yeah, just in case we hop into a game, which we will later on, we put it on Superstar. Now let me know if y'all think that should be Hall of Fame. I think Superstar is good, but I guess we'll see. All right, and we simcast this Hawks game. The Hawks with Trae Young, and now I'm not sure who they drafted, because I'm pretty sure in real life they took Cam Reddish, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, we do simulate this game. We go ahead and hop in, why not? Hop. All right, here we are in the game. Now I don't know what type of rotation they running, because everybody's dead tired, and still in the game. So I don't know what that is. But right off the bat, Trae Young smacks the jumper. So that's not a good sign. It's probably what happened all games while we losing. But bring it up with Trier, trying to get some pick and roll going with my man Bol. Hey, I was having none of it. Trier jumps down low. Bol got Trae Young on him. That's an easy bucket. I feel like that's somebody who could be a sleeper, all rookie second team kind of guy off the bench, just because of his skill set. He's 7'2", can hit the jumper, can play defense, as you see. So he can be a contributor, which is why he's not in the G League, because he could contribute, right away. As opposed to, the guys I did sit down like Bonga and Svi, who really are extremely one-dimensional players. Like Svi is a shooter. He's not even that great of a shooter, but that's all he can do. Bonga's just, big body. But Bol can shot block, can shoot, can handle the rock, decently for a 7-footer. So he definitely can contribute this season. So that's why we decided to, put him in a rotation as opposed to the G League. But we get the defensive stop right there. And we seeing what we can do on the offense. Got Morris running it now. Take a timeout just to get the rotations right. Coach wanted to get the starters the last 2 minutes or so. Build some momentum going into the next game. So, yeah. But, so you see, player of the game is John Collins. Had a pretty solid game. So, obviously defense is not the strongest suit of this team right now. We have a couple good defenders, but team defense is obviously bad. I mean, gave up 107 points and counting. That's not ideal. But Bol gets rejected at the rim right there. And Trae Young bringing it up. No hurry, just kind of dribble it out a little bit, get some space. And yeah, so this being an alternate universe, the Hawks got Klay Thompson, so it's not going to be real to, parallel to real life, because I started it in the beginning of the 2019 offseason. So a lot of different moves happened in that time. So yeah, it's going to be some, you're going to see some teams with some players like, what? That's not real, but hey, it's what the AI decided, so we just rocking with it. But that's a pretty, that's basically Steph and Klay, just Trae and Klay, it's the Splash Brothers. So that's a pretty dope signing for the Hawks. In real life that would have been sick. Obviously that didn't happen, probably wouldn't happen, but We had Clay bringing it down low. Good defense down there by, I believe that's Grayson Allen. Pushing it up to Bol. See what he can do. And he throws a turnover. You know, he's going to do it. But now they got Clay bringing it up. Essentially, game's over. Just trying to get some defensive possessions, get some work. Can't leave Clay open, though. That's a mistake. And he definitely is going to make us pay 9 times out of 10. So, hit the corner 3. Now we trying to set up some O here. We got Thibault kicking it to Davis. I was going to pass it back to Thibault. Trying to get it down low. Stolen. You know, this is a young team, so you're going to see a lot of those bad passes. You know, got rookies getting significant minutes, second-year guys getting big minutes. So there's going to be a lot of defensive breakdowns, you know, bad passes, bad judgment plays. But that's growing pains, especially with an expansion team. You know, you got to take the good with the bad and just hope that, you know, your guys improve and learn from those mistakes. So Morris here just getting the last little pick and roll in with Davis, throws it up, turnover, you know, stuff like that. You know, it's just chemistry, it's youth, inexperience, stuff like that's going to happen, you know. Just as long as, you know, they're getting coached up and not, you know, beat down for plays like that, you know, it's all good. So we get the last second dunk by Davis there. You know, Bol pressing up court, never going to give up. But unfortunately, that's going to be ball game as they dribble it out. And we take the L, 114-96. But hey, plenty of lessons to be learned in this game. Out of the season, but, you know, it's 2 games in. So, you know, it could always change. We're going ahead and hop into it. We're hopping into it. Start off, win the first quarter by 8. Lose the second, lose the third. And it's a pretty tight game going down here into the 4th. So, you know, we're up 5. Decide to jump in. See if we can grab this dub. Got Bobo at the free throw line. Checking the rotation. Thibault's been playing a lot of minutes. He's tired, but need that defense coming down in the wire, so gotta leave him in. But now, this one thing about the CPU rotations. Like, why is Matthias Thibault guarding Christian Wood, who's a power forward, you know? So he sag off, and of course he hits it. You know, it's AI. But I wish they would fix that and you know, somehow, but I guess I could go in and fix myself. So might have to look into that. But got Trier running the offense with Millsap in the pick and roll game. Dumps it down low, gets fouled, and 1 opportunity. Big play by Millsap at the stripe. Millsap, our only good veteran, really our best player overall wise. But as far as veterans, the only one who has any type of value. So we're hoping he can play good this year. We're not going to be a contender, so, you know, the best case scenario is him and Chandler Parsons ball out, and then we can ship them to a contender come, you know, deadline time and get some assets. But that's, you know, best case scenario. But we got ISO Zoe working, dumps it down low, Bol with the bucket. I feel like that's gonna be one area where we're strong at, is that isolation game. We got some pretty good ISO scores with Reddish, Zoe, Morris. You know, some guys, even Bol. You know, some guys that can really put the ball in the bucket from the ISO game. We got Matisse Thibault, player of the game, 29 points, 19 of 14 shooting. That's a great game for the rook. Not really offensive guy either, so I'm glad to see that. And we got JJ Barea dumping down low to Randall. Hits the up fake. Of course, he hits the bucket on 2 of my guys. Easy work. You know, that's interior defense. It's gonna be a struggle, definitely, but that's what the camp's for. That's what, you know, training's for. So, but yeah, we try to get it down low. Don't know what Parsons was thinking. That's why he's gonna be on the way out. So, but yeah, the transition bucket. Nope, they misses, get the rebound, blocked, get another rebound, then he gets the bucket. You know, we got a 7-2 center down there, but he's not the greatest rebounder. So definitely got to work on that. Definitely got to put some weight on that frame, some strength, so he can bang down there, grab those boards. Trier driving, kicking out to Thibault in the corner, who kicks it back to Trier, who pulls up. Green hits it. That's easy money. Trier got that in his bag. So we up 2, 50 seconds left. Just need a few stops to win this game. Trying to lock up, you know, Trier on Barea. Gets beat, but he recovers. Then we got Millsap on Randall, who shoots a bad shot. Rims out, and Trier grabs the board. So we're in pretty good position here. One more bucket ices away. Trier finds Bo with the slam. And that should about do it. Up 4 with 30 seconds left. You know, 2-possession game. I just got to make him kill some clock. And we can walk out of here with our franchise's first NBA dub. They dribble for 4 seconds, then take a timeout. I'm not sure what that was about. But yeah, so Thibault, great game. Bobo, great game. You know, those are definitely two key pieces to the success of this team. You know, they're both going to play big minutes. You know, they just going to have to, because we need them on the floor. We're definitely our 2 best players in this game. And so hopefully that trend can continue. Millsap makes him pick up his dribble down low. Good defense. Hits a tough shot over Reddish. So now we're up 2. Inbound to Morris. Of course, they're going to foul. And Morris is definitely a solid free throw shooter. Boom. Knocks it out in the first. Just need one more to make it a 2-score game. And it rims out, of course. So we're up 3. They got ball. They got a dangerous shooter with the ball in his hands right there. So we definitely want to press that. But we get the tip, get the steal, throw it up. Thibault with the open bucket, puts it in, makes it a 2-score game. And that's all she wrote. For Thibault with 31, Morris with 23, Bobo with 17 and 10. Those boys is hooping, man. Thibault, you know, making us look great for grabbing that second pick to pick him up. So that's a pretty good game for the young guys. You know, got the dub, first dub of the season. So we open up the season going 1-2. You know, just first 3 games in. So we're definitely gonna, you know, come back, see what we can do. Too early to make any moves right now, but we're gonna take a quick peek through 3 games, see how the guys are looking. So leading scorers Morris. Then we got Millsap and Reddish. Bobo with 12 and 6. So, you know, leading rebounders Millsap, of course. Looking at points, you know, just going through the stats, seeing how our guys are doing. Thibault's, you know, our 5th scorer. Blocks, Bobo's doing pretty good. Henson is actually playing pretty well. I didn't really give him much props, but he's hooping. He's definitely hooping. So he's, you know, gonna, for now, keep his rotation spot. But, you know, it's fluid, and we, like I said, we value potential over talent right now. We'd rather have somebody with higher potential and a little less talent. So Henson might be a casualty because of, you know, Bobo stepping up. Look at a few more stats, you know, the rookie report and all that. But yeah, that'll be wrap it up for this second episode. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comments, how we should move with this team. But yeah, that'll be it. Peace.